the academy, industry, and government can come powerfully together, embracing all that each sector can contribute. And coming together with an even greater commitment can position us as one to solve the pressing challenges of this era. Over the course of this meeting, we've heard a great deal on this theme through some fabulous presentations, discussions, and informal gatherings. And I hope you found your time here in Austin as enlightening and as inspirational as I have. My deepest thanks go to the annual meeting program committee, whose members really did work tirelessly to bring us a program of the highest quality. And I have to say, I also thank each and every one of you who have responded to our call to be a powerful force for science. We need you. Fueling that force is the promise of progress against the great challenges of our day. Few of these challenges loom as large for our society and for our families than the savage intractability of many cancers. Over the years since President Nixon launched the war on cancer in 1971, we've learned a great deal about this brutal disease, and we've made miraculous progress against some cancers. But the scourge of cancer remains with us. Our speaker this evening knows this scourge firsthand and will share with us where he sees promise for progress. It is an extraordinary honor to introduce one of cancer's great foes, the Honorable Joe Biden. I'm certain that I need not remind anyone in this room that Biden served as the 47th Vice President of the United States from 2009 to 2017. As Vice President, Biden led the White House cancer. You know what, you all know what he did. But I simply want to say,
question your collective or individual scientific judgment, but I do question your wisdom of hearing a second plenary speaker on Sunday night. That sounds like purgatory to me. And I apologize. I wish I could have been here, and I mean this sincerely, your whole conference, because I happen to be, as of Austin time at 7 o'clock yesterday evening, I got on a plane in Munich, and I've been traveling since. I just landed here about an hour and a half ago, and I was at a conference where we're dealing with another issue that I wouldn't have thought we would have to be dealing with today, but whether or not the Atlantic Alliance is going to be able to maintain the liberal world order that was set up after World War II has provided us with the security and stability like no time in the history of a modern nation state. And there's a lot of people, quite frankly, I've been going there for years. Allegedly, I have no expertise as a scientist. I allegedly have some as a foreign policy specialist, but another little joke, an expert's in from out of town with a briefcase. I do not have a briefcase with me. But I've spent most of my career dealing with foreign policy, and there's a lot of our friends around the world are uncertain about our direction now, and whether or not we are going to succumb to this spurious nationalism that is being proffered not only here but in other countries. And I was thinking, as Susan was introducing me behind the curtain there, that there is a strange connection between what I want to talk to you about tonight and what I've talked about the last 3 days in Munich, Germany, and on the security front. And that is that leadership today that seems to have either very little knowledge of history or suffering from a serious case of amnesia. And I'm not being facetious when I say that. I mean that sincerely. Here we are at a time when there's such incredible change taking place in the world. The Moore's Law, digitalization, artificial intelligence, all the incredible things that are happening are causing enormous anxiety among middle-class societies throughout the world. Will there be something for me to do? Will I have a job? What will I do? I just spoke at Google's major fest they put on in Arizona with several thousand leading IT people in the world. And I found myself debating a well-intended plan they're offering for a guaranteed annual income for people because there will be no work, some suggest.